The OnePlus Win 50R is set to make a big entrance later this month, and thanks to a fresh Geekbench listing, almost every missing detail about the device has now fallen into place. This phone has already been the subject of multiple leaks and confirmations, but the latest information gives a more complete picture just days before launch. The official global unveiling of the OnePlus 15R will take place on December 17. Much of its hardware is no longer a mystery because the OnePlus Ace 6T, which is essentially the same phone for the Chinese market, has already gone on sale. However, the Geekbench listing serves as final confirmation of many features, along with some performance scores that show what the device is capable of. The new listing shows the OnePlus Win 50R running Android 16, which makes it one of the first mid-range devices expected to ship with the latest version of Android out of the box. According to the benchmark results, the model tested featured 12 GB of RAM. This aligns with the company's approach last year, although there is a strong possibility that a 16 GB RAM variant will also be available, offering more room for multitasking and gaming. The scores are also worth mentioning. Geekbench recorded 28046 in single-core and 9775 in multi-core performance. These numbers fall in line with expectations for its chipset, which is none other than Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. This confirms that OnePlus is preparing to bring a powerful flagship-level processor to a device positioned for the mid-range market, which could make it extremely competitive. When it comes to design and general specs, the OnePlus Win 50R is expected to look very similar to its flagship sibling, the OnePlus 15. The global version will be available in two attractive colors, charcoal black and mint breeze. These finishes are designed to look premium and will likely appeal to users who want something stylish without paying top-tier flagship prices. One of the biggest surprises with this device is its battery capacity. In China, the Ace 6T includes an 8300 mAh battery, which is significantly larger than the one in the standard OnePlus 15. There is no indication that the global 50R will be any different, so it's safe to expect the same enormous battery. With a capacity this large, the phone clearly targets users who demand all-day endurance, heavy productivity, long gaming sessions, or lots of content consumption without constantly needing to recharge. To pair with that massive battery, the phone also supports 100-watt wired fast charging. OnePlus has been consistent with fast charging over the years, and this keeps the 50R in line with the brand's usual standards. A phone with this much battery capacity combined with 100-watt charging should deliver both longevity and convenience. The display is expected to measure 6.8 inches and support up to a 165 Hz refresh rate. This places it well above typical mid-range offerings and even higher than many flagship devices that max out at 128 or 124 Hz. The high refresh rate will benefit gamers, heavy scrollers, and anyone who likes smooth animations and touch response. Durability is another area where OnePlus seems to be going all in. The company has teased flagship-grade protection, including IP66, IP68, IP69, and IP69K ratings. This combination of certifications is extremely rare, especially for a mid-range phone. It means water resistance at 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes, dust protection, and resistance to high-pressure, high-temperature water jets. This level of ruggedness could make the Win 50R stand out from the competition. Pricing is expected to come in around $599. Similar to the previous generation, OnePlus avoided a price hike with the OnePlus 15 despite big upgrades, so there is a reasonable chance the 50R will follow the same strategy. At this price, with a flagship chipset, a huge battery, premium design, and high refresh rate display, the phone could put serious pressure on rivals in the mid-range category. Devices like the Galaxy A56 5G and Pixel 9a are often recommended in the $500 to $600 range, but based on early details, the OnePlus Win 50R could outperform both on paper. While real-world tests will determine how it actually performs, the combination of specs and expected pricing makes it a strong contender. The huge battery is clearly one of the major selling points. Users who prioritize endurance will likely view this phone as an ideal match. At the same time, a refreshed design modeled after flagship standards helps the device feel more premium than the typical mid-range offering. If performance lives up to expectations, this phone could easily earn a place on Best Mid-Range Phone of 2026 lists. The decision to equip the base model with 12 GB of RAM is another strength. Many mid-range phones start at 6 GB or 8 GB, so offering 12 GB minimum sets a strong foundation for multitasking and future-proofing. Whether there will be a bump to 16 GB is still unconfirmed, but it would match what the company did last year, and there is a good chance that option will exist. Overall, the OnePlus Win 50R appears to represent a clear evolution of the brand's strategy. It keeps pushing flagship-level features into more affordable devices, while maintaining a clean, modern design that looks competitive. With the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, a massive battery, high refresh rate display, and strong durability, the phone is shaping up to be a well-rounded mid-range powerhouse. With launch day approaching quickly, more information, teasers, and official announcements are likely to arrive soon. The OnePlus 50R already looks promising on paper, and the upcoming reveal should finally show how all these features perform in real-world use. If the phone meets expectations, it could become one of the most popular and talked about mid-range phones of the coming year.